Introducing the Gorilla, John Ryder.
I always knew why you did that. Just explain why you do that.
So it's a throwback. It's to respect the tradition of the sport. You know, growing up, I loved when guys did it, and my two favorite announcers were Mark Biro and Ed Darien. And they didn't really do the huge fights. They were kind of, you know, the mid-level guys, but they were great announcers, and they would repeat the surnames. And I always loved it as a kid. It was one of those things, you know, I grew up watching the fights and loving the fights, and hearing that, just the music sounded correct to me. And it originally started many, many years ago. Back in the day, some of the loudspeaker systems weren't so great, and guys would call out the name over here, and they'd do it over here so these guys can hear it on the other side of the arena. And it's funny, like even in New York, like I did a fight one time in the Bronx. It was at least 15 years ago, and the DJ, you know, only got paid for a couple, you know, certain number of hours, so he left. So I was out there with no sound system, and I was calling the names and doing the last names. So I actually had to do it for that. But I've always done that. I like that. I like the tradition of the sport. It's one of the things that I love about it. Boxing has such a great tradition. None of the announcers do it anymore, and I loved it, and I wanted to keep that tradition going. So that's why I do it.